Well, we're here at the Steen Cemetery. Been here before. Grass has kind of growed up a little bit. Doesn't look like anybody's come to do maintenance on the place. We're doing kind of a visit here. Place some flowers and some flags on some of the military graves. Do know this cemetery dates back in the well, I'm sure it goes back in the 1800s, but the earliest recognizable graves about the mid 1900s, and this is the earliest one that they have records of that's legible. It's of a Matthew Morgan. Place a flower there.
Where?
Down right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a flower.
Give him.
I keep on grabbing two. I hate grabbing two. How was that? A flower.
August is with me doing the flowers and the flags. I have one here. It's a military. He was an engineer in World War One. I want to put a flag on that one right there.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, Grandpa, there's a stone by you right there. Right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Gosh, this is a hard one. Gosh, I need...
You're too close. Back away from it a little bit. There's a slab right there. Not too far.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, just come out a little bit until he goes down in.
It goes a little down in. There, it's all the way in.
Okay. Flag.
A flag, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah, it's a military one. Put flags at the military to honor them.
Oh, that's small one. What? You can't put the flag in there. Is that good?
Well,
You can't put the flag in there. Can you do it?
well, you lost the hole. Should be right there, isn't it? See, there's concrete right there, so we have to come back out. Just away from it. That hole right there.
It was right there. I put the hole right there. Thank you.
That was kind of being stubborn. Flag didn't want to go in there.
Yeah, I think the flag would. I think that person didn't want the flag going in there.
It's just kind of.
Little concrete.
Yeah.
And you can't see the concrete because when it was raining, it sank. It sunk, and you can't see the concrete anymore. You're gonna go insane.
Any spirit there would like to communicate with us, you can come over and do so. I want to put a flag on that one over there.
Here?
That tall one. Yeah. I'll put a flag there.
Oh, you said flag.
Yep.
Not flower. I forgot where I put it.
Not paying attention.
I just have to move the grass. It's grass in my they put headstones over this tree, around this tree, so we could be in shade. Oh, shade! Oh, they did put headstones over here. 1879. 1965. W, just one W and one A after that. So they put headstones over there.
Yeah.
But we can't barely even see it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a grave over there or whether somebody just put it over there at the fence. Don't know.
Hey, remember we went over there to see that stone?
Yeah.
That stone? And there was a lot of poison ivy. The spirit's following you right now. I'm the spirit. Put a flower there. Flowers yet. They only put one flower out.
Let's put a flag here at this one.
This one?
Yeah. He served in the Korean War.
I keep that right there so I know where I put the pool.
Yeah.
Ghost is following you around that tree. Wasp. No, that's a hornet. I'm not going to put anything there if there's a hornet on it. Or around it. I'm not going to put anything on over there. Gotta do that. Then I'll be like, ah! Hornet! Follow me! I run all over the place. That's not the hornet place. That it's ghosted. Wait. Hey, they put a marker here. Okay.
A lot of these in here you can't read. They're just weathered or got moss growing on them. Just don't know. This is the one headstone we were at. Last time we were here, it was kind of unusual. It's of a baby Joyce, and thing that caught our eye was the dates on it, where it showed born in 1980 and died in 1951. Don't know if they got them reversed or the 1951 was supposed to have been 1981. Don't know. Did get a little bit of energy from this grave, and we did a spirit box session here, and we communicated with a couple spirits when we were trying to find out a little bit more about what happened on these dates here. And then not too long ago, I was doing a spirit box session at home. Well, it wasn't a spirit box session. I was doing a series on paranormal investigating and research, and I had an energy that came and tried to communicate with me, and from what I was gathering from what I was hearing or feeling, it had to do with this cemetery and this grave site. Couldn't make out exactly what it was trying to tell me, but there was just something about this this grave site that we're just trying to find out what was going on. And on another day, we're going to come back and do another spirit box session here, see if we can't get some kind of communication. Only put another flower here with this one. Kind of clean some of this stuff up around it here. Clean up your grave here, baby Joyce.
A rose. There's a rose right there.
Yeah. It's got one of our little gemstones sitting there too.
Where?
Over there on the
the
slab.
You don't have gemstones.
Oh, I have them, but they're in the car.
Yeah.
I didn't bring any with us.
Yeah, and no pennies.
Yeah.
Hey, there's two roses there. No. I think they're a whole family.
Yeah, probably same family.
Yeah, all of them are the same family because there's a lot of red roses around here. That's a big, big family. Oh. Grandpa?
Yeah. I noticed last time we hear some of these headstones have kind of sunken into the ground. And here he's got some little solar lights that light up around it at night time.
Yeah.
I'm noticing a lot more of those at cemeteries when we go to also. Need to put a flag at this one here.
You can't barely even see it. See, there's stars on it.
Yeah, I know. Well, watch where you're kneeling. You don't kneel in any ants.
What?
Watch where you're kneeling down on the ground, that you're not getting into an ant nest. Put a flag in there.
Then there was just come up right up and bite the heck out of that flag.
Well, they're going to bite you for kneeling there on the ground in them.
I'll just run. Maybe they'll follow me.
Need to put a flag here at this one.
That one's where.
They had a flag there at one time, but it's kind of deteriorated and falling apart.
Can you help me? It's not all the way in. I'll just put a flag. Ah, there's bugs. There's a black bug. And it's so small. It looks so ugly. It looks like it's going to kill me. It's going to bite me. There's part of that flag.
Yeah. You put a flag there at that one.
This one?
Yeah.
So high. Maybe a flag at that one?
Flag.
Oh, I got a flower. Maybe a flag at that one? There's a bunch of flowers in here. I can't even reach the flag. It's not the flag. Is it still on the rubber band?
Just take one out, August.
There.
One thing I have noticed about this cemetery, I haven't seen very many children's graves. Not like most of the cemeteries we go to, there seems to be quite a few of them.
Dang, they need to clean up this thing.
Yeah, there is a few new graves in here.
Look,
Get off of there.
look on that.
You're standing on it.
Oh, look. Everything destroyed that. Flower stuff.
Yeah. All that storm that came through.
Pushed everything down and ruined everything.
Need to put a flag there.
Flag there.
Yeah. Pat Smith served in the military, World War I.
That's not where I put it. There's a bunch of grass.
Make a new hole.
What?
Make a new hole. Get your flag out, then make your hole. That way you can see where the hole's at.
I'm glad you find the other the one you to put
Yeah,
a
looks
flag
like
on.
a few new ones right there.
What?
Looks like a few new graves over in here.
I was hot.
Yeah, you're always hot.
Yes, I'm hot. I'm supposed to be always
Alright. We put out a few flags and a couple flowers. Like I said, didn't see much in the way of children's graves here, because that's usually where we've been putting a lot of flowers, which I guess that's kind of a good thing. That means not many children have died that are family members of this cemetery. So we're gonna leave this cemetery and go to another one not too far from here. We've been there before. And I was there, oh, not too long ago. We did a video, and not sure what happened, but we could see the video, but it had no audio to it, so not quite sure what happened. It's kind of like a silent movie. So we're gonna go back and kind of redo that video. Won't be quite the same, but we're gonna do another one there, and probably do a spirit box session. Graves right through here got same last name as mine, but I know we're no relation because this is an all-colored cemetery. I'm going to close this one. We're going to go check out this other cemetery real quick.
We're going to the other cemetery.
Here at the Malakoff Cemetery, I'm going to place a few flowers on some of these old graves that are here, some of the first settlers. You know, it's just like nobody's living any longer, members of the family or live in the area, so nobody comes and visits, pay their respects, placing any flowers on anything. So we're going to do that, and probably put out a few flags on some of the military graves here. Also, I'd like to do a spirit box session over here at it's the first recognizable grave in this cemetery from where they have records. Everything else before this grave, there's no records, so we don't know how far back the cemetery goes, but we do know it goes back into the 1800s, probably early 1800s, and possibly even on back into the 1700s, but there's just no records or any information on it. But this is the grave of the earliest recognizable one. It's of an Arthur Mitchum, which is a child that was born in 1878 and died in 1879.
Whoa.
So it's well over 100 years old. Arthur, are you here? We come to visit you before. We've been here before. If you recognize us, my name is Tim. I got August with me. Can you come over and touch this little black box in my hand? Make it light up for me. Let me know that you are here with us. We would like to communicate with you if you would. We're not here to harm you. And this equipment that I have in my hand will not harm you. It's just so we can verify that you are here with us. Now let's walk over here and put some flowers on some of these. One time when we were here, we put a flower on Arthur's grave, and I don't know, these are some relatives of him. Flower. I don't know if this is parents or brothers, or I don't know, but they're right here at his grave with him. All this little section here is of the Mitchum family, I'm gonna do flowers on all these right here.
What?
I'm gonna do flowers on all 3 of them right here.
Okay. Okay. Yellow flower.
Are any of the Mitchums here with us? We're here showing our respects. Got some flowers to put on your grave site. Love to communicate with you if you would. You can come over here and touch this little black box in my hand, make it light up for me. It'll let us know that you are here.
Yellow.
Yellow, white, yellow.
Yeah.
Let's do those 2 over there.
Where?
Also, these 2 back up in here.
Those 2?
Yeah,
That one, that one?
yeah.
A flag or flowers?
Flowers. These are the first people that lived here. Or some of the first people that lived here. Are there any spirits here that would like to come and communicate with us? We'd love for you to come over around us. Yeah, a little squirrel over there running.
That's a rain. I hear it.
Yeah.
Ow.
He's not here. Yeah, that's kind of a little joke that's been with the family for a while. We have a neighbor. His name is Al, lives across the street from us, and every time somebody does something and they say Al, I keep saying, well, he's not here. You know. So.
We have other neighbors behind our house.
Yeah, but his name's not Al.
I know. His name is something else, I think.
This is a child's grave right there. Let's put a flower there.
There.
It's another Mitchum. Looks like Lucy is her name. Born in 1893 and died in 1920. Well, she's still pretty young, so it's kind of sad when a child doesn't or is unable to live a full life, but we just never know. Yeah, I'm gonna do all 3 of those right there.
Okay.
We're here at the Mitchum. I guess you'd call it a plot here, where a lot of the Mitchum family are buried. They were placing flowers at your headstones, kind of showing our respects, seeing how you were some of the first settlers that kind of developed this community here.
We're almost out of flowers.
Yeah.
White, yellow, yellow.
Okay.
Pattern. I was gonna do white, yellow, white.
That's alright, we got one.
What?
One more.
One more? Okay. We're out of flowers.
That's the last flower?
Yeah.
Okay.
All we got is just flags. A bunch of flags.
Bunch of flags.
No, we got some more flowers.
Alright.
I just saw it into the flag. It was right behind the flag.
Yeah, how many you got?
One flower.
Just one flower?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find a child's grave here.
Child?
Yeah. Right there's a child. Mary. So we'll put one there at her grave.
No, I can't put it right there because I think...
Because of the rock there?
Yeah. Oh, it's right here. That's
Yeah.
where the rock is at. It's a big rock. It's not a rock. It's just the thing that they wanted to put there.
Yeah.
But 0 flowers left. There's a child right there. So let's see if
Haven't seen very many military sites here, or especially in the old part of the cemetery. Don't know if any of these members here served in the Civil War or anything, but it doesn't give any of that information. Getting kind of cloudy. Looks like we might get some rain here pretty soon.
Yeah, and then flowers will grow.
Well, I don't think these flowers will grow.
Why?
They're not real.
No, I'm talking about these flowers.
Oh, real flowers? Yeah, those will grow.
Yeah, those are what I'm talking about.
Until they cut them down.
Yeah, until they cut them down. Those people that's over there cutting trees down and stuff.
Not cutting, he's just cutting the grass.
Oh.
He does maintenance on the cemetery, keeps it nice and pretty and clean.
Do they got a weed thing? What is that called?
Weed eater.
A weed eater?
Yeah.
They got that to do that? I thought there was cutting trees down.
No, they're not gonna cut trees down.
Oh, I thought they was using that thing for the grass in, for that cutting trees down. I thought they were using that to cut the thing.
Oh.
Grass, but
set my camera over here and see if we can't do a little spirit box session right here and possibly communicate with some of the Mitchums.
Lucky this tree can protect us from the rain.
Yeah, we're gonna leave before the rain gets here. Okay. Set this right here where I can pick up my EMF meter. Possibly it'll go off for us.
Where do I put this?
Just set it down here on the ground for right now. I'll use my Nitrophonics spirit box. I like it a little bit better because it uses word banks rather than scanning through radio stations. Got the maintenance worker over here doing some weed eating, so it might come through a little bit on our session, but we're going to see if we can't pick up something. Mitch and family, we are here at your grave site. If you would, please come and communicate with us. You can use this spirit box I have here to talk to us through. We can hear you. Are there any of the Mitchell family here? My name is Tim. I have August with me. We're not here to harm you in any way, disrespect you. We would just like to be able to communicate with you. If you could use your energy and come and communicate with us, we'd really appreciate it. Arthur, are you here? If there's any spirits here with us, could you tell me how many? Can you give me a number of how many spirits are here? It's hard to hear the spirit box with the maintenance man over here cutting grass. How many of the Mitchum family spirits are here with us? Hello? Who am I speaking with? My name is Tim. Are there any of the Mitchum family here? If there's any Mitchums here, can you tell me yes? We placed some flowers here on your graves. I hope you like that. Can you tell me your name, please? I have a little black box sitting here on this little concrete wall. Can you touch it and make it light up for me, please? It will not harm you. It'll just let us know that you're here with us.
Stay right here. Can I stay right here?
Yeah.
Okay. All over there. Okay. If that gets me.
How many of the Mitchum family spirits are here with us? Can you give me a number? Can you tell us your name, please? Can you tell us how you died? My name is Tim. I have August here with me. Can you say one of our names? Are there any children here who can say hi to August? Are there any children here who can say hi to August? Well, we just wanted to come and visit, show our respects, place some flowers on your graves, and possibly communicate with you. Not sure who all came through on the spirit box here, but we will listen back to it and see if we can't make out what you said. And we will come back again and visit.
We got communication. Someone said August.
And y'all rest in peace, and we will come back and see you again. Yeah.
We got
I'm not sure, we may have gotten a little bit of communication here.
I think
It's hard to hear. It sounded like somebody said August's name, but we'll have to listen back to it. Can't really hear what's being said on the spirit box. A little too noisy, but possibly I'll be able to make it out when I go home and listen to it.
Don't say it. I do not have a girlfriend.
Oh, you always have a girlfriend. Yeah, August. Oh, by the way, August has all kinds of girlfriends. Get the bag. We're going to end this one and come back another day and bring some more flowers and see if we can't locate some of the military graves in here. There are quite a few of them in here that I already see flags on, but a lot of times some of the flags are deteriorating, falling apart, and we just kind of replace them, put a new one out for them, kind of honor them for serving the military. A lot of the children's graves, we put out flowers at those, but there's a lot of old headstones, old graves in this cemetery that, just nobody comes to visit them. There's no flowers or any type of wreaths or anything that's left at any of them. So it's kind of like they've just been forgotten, even though they're some of the first settlers that started this community. So we're going to be coming back and place some more flowers on a lot more of these. We can only do so many at a time because there's so many graves that are here or in any of the cemeteries we go to. It's hard to do them all because that can get to be real expensive. Hopefully we're going to try to do a fundraiser, see if we can't raise some money to get flags and flowers and to come to some of these cemeteries and place on a lot of these old graves. So we're going to end this one and we'll see you on the next one.